Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. I am Brittany, aka Beautifoles. For today's video, I wanted to challenge myself again to use some colors that I wouldn't typically use. This is pretty dope. I feel like I am on some type of Caribbean Canary vacation. Canary Islands, maybe. Who knows? But I just really like this color combo. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of digging it. I'm always a fan of a halo eye. Like, that's just my jam. I feel like it looks great with my particular eye shape, but I don't know. I think it's just flattering. I think the doe-eyed effect is just super pretty. If you would like to learn how I achieved this look, please keep watching. If you liked what you saw, you know the deal. Give it a big thumbs up below, subscribe below, comment below. If you have any requests for future videos, go ahead and leave that down in the comment section below as well. Be sure to follow me on all of my social before you get out of here. This way you guys can stay up to date with me and everything I'm doing and get these sneak peeks of these looks before they're up. And yeah, I will see you guys at the end and I hope you enjoy. Alright, so for the sake of this video and the fact that I just filmed a brow tutorial and posted that for you guys, I skipped ahead through my brows so that I can get right on to my eyeshadows. So first things first, I am going to prep my lids with the Tarte Shape Tape, and I am using the shade Light Medium Honey. So I'm going to disperse the product on the lid first, and then go right up against my brow. And then I'm going to take a damp beauty blender and just blend out the concealer. And then I'm going to set my lid with the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. And now I am going to take this Urban Decay Naked Petite Heat palette. So cute. Urban Decay was kind enough to send this palette to me, and I cannot wait to try it. So I'm going to start with a MAC 217 brush, one of my favorite brushes, and the shade Hot Spell. So I am going to start on the outer portion of my crease and just blend it right up against that bone. And once the initial pigment is off the brush, feel free to blend upwards in windshield wiper motions. With the same palette and the same brush, I am going to pick up on the shade Wild Thing and just go right over what I just did. And once I get down to that outer corner, I'm just going to brush it backwards slightly. And then with the matte pink shade from the NYX Ultimate Electric palette, I am going to switch brushes to a Morphe M506 tiny little brush, and I'm just going to again go right in my crease, but I'm going to keep it obviously a little tighter with the smaller brush. And then I'm going to go back in with that brush from before and just blend out the edges, make a nice seamless transition. And then with the same Morphe M506 brush, I'm going to pick up on this orange shade and kind of mix it with this fuchsia shade, just because I want the color in the crease to be a little bit more intense. Then I'm going to go back in with my Tarte Shape Tape, and I am going to start to carve out my crease. So what I like to do is put concealer on my lid, kind of look down, and then you can see where your natural crease is. So I'm just going to fill that in. And I'm just going to blend it, but being very careful to just keep that one spot blended. I don't want to set anything yet, just in case I'm going to have to adjust to even out. Okay, now I just want to start building the outside colors. So let's start with this orange shade. And I'm just going to pack this color on the outside of my eyes. And this is a MAC 239 brush. And then I am also going to add this color to my inner third of my eye, leaving the center open. Then with the same brush, I'm going to pick up on this fuchsia shade, and I'm going to go right on top of that orange, but I'm going to keep it kind of more on the outsides. I'm not going to go as far in. So I'm using the opposite side of the brush as the orange. This way, if I want to blend, I'll just pat it with the other side without adding product. Then with a pencil brush, I am going to go back in with the Naked Petite Heat and pick up on the shade Strike, which is this deep shade, and I am just going to keep it right on the outermost parts of my eye and the innermost parts of my eye. And then I'm going to spray a different pencil brush just so that this next shade is very pigmented. And I'm going to pick up on the Lime Crime Pocket Candy, and I want to grab that middle yellow shade, which is called Lemonade, and I'm going to put this right in the center of the halo of my eye. Okay, there's a lot of fallout in this. Okay, so that didn't come out as yellow as I wanted it to, so I am going to go back in with the Morphe 35B palette. Right, so I'm going to pick up on this really yellow shade, and hopefully that's more pigmented for me. Yes. Just going to put it on my finger. There we go. There's the pigment I wanted. And I'm just going to pack it on the center of my lid. And then because, I don't know, purple just seems like a fun combo with this, I am going to take the e.l.f. Punk Purple Gel Liner. Already dipped into that a little bit. And then this is also an e.l.f. 204 eyeliner brush. And just because I want that purple shade to be a little brighter, I am going to go in with the NYX Suede Liquid Lip in the color Amethyst. I'm going to pop it right on the center of my eyeliner. And then I'm going to take a makeup remover wipe and just clean up underneath my eyes and those outer edges. Next, I am going to apply my Lily lashes in the style Miami. Now I am just going to take my Benefit Roller Lash and marry my false and real lashes together. Okay, now I am going to move on to my face, and now I'm going to take my new, well, not so new, it's been like my new favorite for like the last couple months, but the Dr. Brandt Pores No More. I'm like so happy they just sent me a new one because I am at my wit's end of this one. So I'm going to put one pump on the back of my hand. I have literally been using this product in lieu of a foundation lately. I just love how natural and skin-like it looks. When I put it on, it almost looks like I don't have makeup on, but I do because it evens out. It just makes my skin look flawless without looking like I have makeup on. But I do have makeup on. You'll see. This is the Herborian CC Cream. This is High Definition Radiance Face Cream. It goes on white, or it comes out white, goes on white, and then it somehow just matches your skin tone. The only thing I will say is that it's very difficult to squeeze out of this little nozzle. But we'll add more as we see fit. Do you see what I mean about it looking like my skin without looking like I have makeup on? And then I'm going to take the Benefit Hoola Quickie Contour Stick, and I'm just going to contour and add a little warmth to the perimeters of my face. So I like to find my cheekbone, kind of cup it with the stick, and go right along the edge. Then I'm going to take a damp beauty blender and just blend it out. And then I'm going to brighten and conceal with the Tarte Shape Tape. So I'm going to apply it on the sides of my nose to really like pinch in my nose. It's just going to make it look thinner. And then underneath my eyes, around my nose, on my chin, in the center of my forehead, in between my brows, down the bridge of my nose, and then I'm going to carve out my contour. So what I like to do is smile a little bit and just cup my cheeks. And again, I'm going to take a damp beauty blender and blend it all out. And then before I set my face, I am going to spray it with what is left of this Fix Plus. And now I am going to go back in with that Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, and I am going to set my under eyes. And then with a brush, I'm just going to push it into my skin. And just because, even though it's spring, it is still so cold here, so cold, I am going to add a little bit more warmth and definition to my face, because I haven't been working out, with the Benefit Hoola Bronzer, my favorite Ride or Die bronzer bronzer forever. And then this is just a Bare Minerals brush. So again, I do the same thing. I find where my cheekbones are, and I'm just going to press up against the bone. And then really make sure you're starting like in your hairline. And I'm going to add warmth to the perimeter of my face. And then I'm just going to contour my nose a little bit. I'm going to use my fingers. A little unorthodox, I know, but whatever. So I'm just putting a little bit on my middle finger, rubbing it together with my other middle finger. Just kind of wiping up and down. And then I'm just going to go up and like kind of pinch my nose in. And then I'm going to just bake underneath my eyes and on the sides of my nose. It's just going to pinch it in even more. And then right underneath my contour. Then I'm going to go back in with this Marc Jacobs Spotlight Glow Stick. Love this thing so much. So I'm just going to take my middle and ring finger, kind of swirl it around on here. And I like to just pat it. And then I'm going to take the new Benefit Gold Rush blush. Guys, whatever Benefit does, they need to go into the fragrance business. It smells so good. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I am just going to take a little dual fiber brush. So pretty. Now I'm just going to wipe away whatever remains of the setting powder. Now I'm going to start building right underneath my eyes, and I am going to start with Hot Spell. Then I'm going to go in with the shade Wild Thing. And then right up against my lash line, I'm going to go up with the shade Strike. And I'm just going to go back in with that other brush that I was using for those first two colors. And blend. And then just because this eye is a little bit dark, I am going to take my Benefit Highbrow and just line my waterline to open up my eyes a little bit more. And then with that same pencil brush from earlier that I used for the yellow, I'm going to highlight my inner corners. And I'm going to try that Lime Crime one again, but if not, I might have to go back in with the Morphe one. I feel like I'm definitely going to have to go back in with the Morphe one. Okay, let's go back in with the Morphe one. And then I'm going to apply a coat of mascara to my lower lashes. Next, I am going to move on to my lips, and I am going to line it with the Marc Jacobs Nudist Lip Liner. Then I am going to take the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in Cairo. This has been like my favorite lip combo lately, and I'm just going to put it in the middle. Then I am just going to outline my lips once again. And then I'm going to pick up on this Pixie Collaboration Gloss and just pop it right on the center. Thanks for watching, guys. You made it to the end. I really hope you enjoyed. Like I said earlier, if you have any requests for future videos, go ahead and leave that down in the comment section below. If you liked what you saw, go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up before you leave, and be sure to follow me on all of my social that I will list next. Thank you for stopping by, and thank you for spending your time with me. I will see you guys next time.